Welcome to Wisconscene, everybody. I'm Trevor, and for the last couple of days I've been hanging out at Detune Audio Productions, where the master Dustin here has been recording all the compilations tracks of local bands covering other local bands. So tonight we're going to be exploring more of that.
I'm Brad Van. I like to party. Local Love Fest is just a project that I came up with. Just trying to come up with an event where bands could kind of swap each other's sets. I was thinking about doing it with another band here in town just as a joke, and they were all about it. So they were going to do like a sloppy version of our set, and we were going to do like a tight version of their set. And it never worked out. It was just a stupid idea I had one time, and but then it just kind of stuck with me. Like, I thought it would be funny to do that, and then it turned into, well, what if we made a CD and a bunch of bands did that together and had an event and gave away the CD for free, and it just snowballed from there. And then one day I was walking around in the hallway where Dustin's studio used to be, and he came, we met in the hallway, and I mentioned it to him. And before I could even say, like, hey, what do you think if you'd want to do something like that? He's like, oh, I'll totally do it. He was just all about it. I didn't even have to twist his arm or anything.
It was just kind of like one big kind of ambitious project, and we weren't even sure if we could get it done, but it just came together, and we've done it every year since, and it's just really worked out. So it's just fun, so I keep doing it every year. It's a lot more diverse this year. I think there's a lot more kind of groups that are new and that are coming in for the first time, and it's kind of grown into a more organic thing where it's not just necessarily groups that we have seen or have worked with in the past. It's new groups that have just kind of come to the project as a whole, just because they've heard of it and they wanted to be a part of it.
I try to not get the same bands on every year. I don't want it to be like a clique sort of mentality. I want it to be, anybody who wants to participate can. So I try and reach out to, all different genres, newer bands, older bands. I try to get a good mix. I like to see bands cover older bands. That whenever a band comes up to me and they're like, yeah, I want to do this one band from the 90s, it's like, oh, that's awesome. That's what impresses me the most, I think.
The song's called One Passed Away by Poop Shovel. Done by casket.
Local Love Fest rehearsal, second rehearsal for this song from Blue Ruin, We Want More. We got bombs, we got war. We've seen it all before. We got greed, we got death. That's how our time is spent, yeah. We got silver, we got gold. We spend it all alone. We got things, we got time. That's how far we rehearsed it.
We're covering Sunspot. Was it Wasted Days? Summer Day. There it is. Thanks, Tim.
I've known Sunspot for 15 plus years because we're fucking old, and I love that song. And yeah, our bands have covered each other's bands a couple times live just for funsies. So I figured, why not do this for a recording? It'd be fun.
It's an awesome song, and I think everybody will get into it for sure. It's a sing along for sure. So
I like the lyrics are really cool. You know, it describes my life basically, except it's not summer right now. It's winter and it's fucking cold.
We all kind of enjoy the theme, and I think we've all kind of experienced that self-doubt going through our own personal lives, journeys, whatever you want to call it, where we kind of feel like we're not adding up to other people's expectations. And I don't know, it's a good message, good song. It's a lot of fun, you know.
It's a good song, good melody, really great recording by those guys, like all their stuff is. Well, this is the first year we're doing it. Lords of the Trident covered us last year. They did our song Huey Lewis in the News. And that was pretty awesome. That was very flattering because those guys are way better than us at everything. I'm always flattered when someone knows the chords to one of the songs that I wrote, you know, even if it's not a Government Zero song, you know, or people just know a random song of yours and just know the words. Somehow they know the lyrics to a song that you played out twice live or something. You know, it's always just cool. We were actually thinking of doing a Lords song, but we couldn't do one justice, so we didn't do one.
We are covering Elephant's song, Fifth Horseman. Just a fun song, and we like playing it. We liked Elephant a lot, and you know, wanted to, you know, it's Darwin's in the band, and he does a lot to support the local music scene, so we kind of also did it as a shout out to him and everyone else in the band, so yeah.
I mean, I think it's important for us as local musicians to reach out to each other and build that community. You know, it starts with us. So I feel strongly about, you know, supporting each other and getting people interested in what we're doing.
I think it's a great idea. You know, it's the whole idea of camaraderie over competition per se. You know, create a scene, a Wisconscene. We're covering Josh Hardy off his Nowhere CD. It's called Whiskey and Morphine. We had a few ideas of what we thought we might do, but I thought it would be a pretty, is poignant the right word? I thought it would be a good idea to cover, I mean, the drummer's brother. Why not? Sure. You know, like, it means something. It's personal. It's personal at this point. If you fuck it up, they're going to be mad.
My name is Paul Hardy. I'm part of Old Buffalo Money. I bang on the drums. It's my brother, Josh Hardy. Josh is one of those guys, you love him, and at the same time, you absolutely hate him because he's too talented. Kind of just growing up, seeing him play and all that stuff, I've always called myself the professional roadie because I've helped him carry his shit way more than I should. But no, Josh is absolutely amazing. He's incredibly talented. And to cover one of his songs, to me, just personally, is just an awesome, awesome thing.
We all deal with things we're addicted to, you know, whether it's drugs or alcohol or television or, I mean, like, everyone has their comfort zone. And this song is about trying to quit your comfort zone, I think. That's what it means to me.
I mean, for me personally, it's just like, it's kind of a song just telling you about, like, you did this, you did that, you did this, and you find yourself kind of in a bad spot, but then you always come out of it.
We're covering Clubs and Spades by Fox. They're one of our favorite bands in town. They've been really good to us. We met them like 2 or 3 years ago. And yeah, like, they've been really supportive. They're excellent musicians, so it's a hoot to get to cover one of their songs. A hoot. I'm 60 now.
Fox doesn't play this song anymore. Monica has taken it out of rotation. And so, you know, and it's a fun song that we like a lot, so, yeah.
Mostly, it's the most murdery of all the Fox songs. But also it's a lot of fun. Like, we get to meow on it.
Meow, 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 meow. So I put down, like, meow and stuff because we weren't sure what we were going to do in the bridge. And they're like, okay, meow and stuff. And I was like, wait, really? And they're like, yeah, no, it'll be awesome. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. So meow and stuff.
So that's not part of the original song?
No, I don't think. I don't think I've heard Fox meowing, but wouldn't put it past him, but.
Any song we get to meow on is a good song.
I think it was actually the first Fox song I ever heard. Ryan was like, oh my God, you have to hear these people. And so I put it on and I fell in love with Monica's voice immediately. And, you know, they're all fantastic people. We've gotten to play with them some. We got to, you know, they recorded our first EP. And so it's been awesome to be able to cover their song and to sort of step into their magical world full of instruments and meowing and ethereal wonderment.
And yeah, they have been really awesome with us. I mean, when they were just starting out, right after they had first released their first EP, Unblushing, they recorded our first EP, our video EP called Unmasked. And so, yeah, we wanted to show them some love.
No, you can cry your time away, 'cause all your words are too little, too late. they're too late. It's too damn late. So your clubs and your spades till the hours relay. It's too hard to love you and your heart I can't take. And you'd offer me a diamond, but my love is too late. It's too late, it's too damn late. Your charms are all interest, and I have to confess I'll be fine. I've taken deeper bullets to the chest. What you fear the most was not having me opposed by your side day and night. But I'm leaving this time, and you've offered me a diamond, but my love, it's too late. It's too late. It's too damn late. Your charms were interest, and I confess I'll be fine. I've taken deeper bullets to the chest. I'm gonna go far away, not to run, but to escape away from your hands and all of your half-hearted demands. And offer me a diamond, but my love, it's too late. It's too late. It's too damn late. And you offer me a fucking diamond, but my love, it's too late. It's too late. It's too damn late. Yeah, it's too late. It's too damn late.
This next song is called Murder Castle. It's the cover we're doing from Sparklefuck for the local Love Fest.
Been a long year, but I'm finally closing in on my 15th girl. Never thought I could, then I did. Now I have, now I have to, now I will. But the things we do for science are beyond the laws of man. The things we do behind closed doors will never see the light again. Welcome to my murder castle. The bell with my two hands. The suffer place will be your tomb. Welcome to my murder castle. That I bell with my two hands. This is my home. This is your doom. Welcome to the white city where there's something ugly just beneath the skin. I can save you from the nightmares, but you'll have to trust me and follow in. You sign this policy until my hospitality for now. Because it's where your skull would look exquisite, placed upon a mound. And the things we do for science are beyond the laws of man. I can burn away your faults, your flaws, reveal the perfect goods within. You'll find my maze amazing. The bell with my two hands. Stop all place to be your two. Welcome to my murder castle. Bell a bell with my two hands. This is my home, this is your doom. Follow me, my perfect corpse. Follow me in. 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 You can trust me, you can trust me, you can trust me, oh, you can trust me, you can trust me, you can trust me, you can trust me, oh, you can trust me. Welcome to my murder castle. Bell a bell with my two hands. To stop all place to be your two. Welcome to my murder castle. Bell a bell with my two hands. This is my home. This is your doom.
Thanks for having us, dudes. We're the Moguls.
This is our first year doing the local Love Fest. This year we picked Sparklefuck's song, Murder Castle, because I am also a huge Sparklefuck fan and probably the biggest fanboy around here. So we decided to do that and put our little spin on it.
I don't really understand it. Love. I'm trying. I'm getting there. I mean, you know, I've gotten into essential massage, lotions, but it's actually a pretty cool idea because, you know, in this town, we are a bunch of incestuous, crazy musicians that go to all of each other's shows, play in each other's bands, and so we might as well just make compilations that we can all listen to each other's stuff on, that we may or may not have helped record or been a part of. So actually, it is a good idea, and who doesn't want to hear each other's, you know, other stupid music, because we're all very serious around here, as you can tell.
And it's kind of been a hoot too, like hearing the cover that the Moguls did of us was pretty solid.
Moguls are another, you know, best band buddies in town, and yeah.
But I also like to see bands covering their friends, you know, bands that they always are partying with, playing gigs. You know, that makes sense to me, you know, to see that kind of thing. I'd try to leave it open. We have a few rules. Bands can't cover the same band that another band's covering on the comp. The band has to be from Madison. It can't be like a nationally known band or from another city, like, you know, even if they're from Milwaukee, you know, they have to be from Madison. The band can't cover a band that any of the members used to be in, because that's not really paying tribute to anybody except for themselves. And that's not really what the project's about. It's not. We're trying to not make it about self-promotion as much as possible, so we try and you know, make these rules so that that people can, you know, stay on track with what you know, we originally intended this project to be about, which is, you know, to honor our scene and our fellow musicians around town, and just show people that you're listening to what they're doing and you are paying attention, and it matters. You know, everything, you know, I think we're all inspired by each other, even if, you know, some people don't admit it. You know, they go out and they see somebody doing something they like, they'll think, man, you know, I want to change my approach a little bit. You know, I really like where they're going with this. So, you know, it's just kind of a way to give each other a nod, like, you know, I see your band around town, I like what you do, you know, here's something I put together for you, you know. You know, that's another great thing is, you know, there's a lot of people around the scene that are supportive. This project is, in my opinion, you know, it's, you know, we're just goofing around, you know, and if it does anything good for any bands that are involved, hey, great. I feel glad that we could put something together. But really, this is just, it's just something for fun, you know. But people that are putting, you know, like Maximum Inc., putting out the music zine for all these years, you know, doing taking on the Max Inc. Radio now and WORT. And now Wisconsine's all up in our shit. So, you know, every year in the liner notes, I try and find people from the scene, you know, to weigh in and just talk a little bit about what the scene means to them. I mean, there's just so many people around here, they're just doing it for fun. And that's, you know, like I said, that's what we're doing. We're just trying to have a good time and trying to stay busy and, you know, trying to do something that we feel is, you know, positive, you know, for everybody involved. Wisconscene rules.